Nintendo has released two pieces of promotional material for Bowser's Fury, Super Mario 3D World, and I thought about doing a video yesterday when they released just the 2-minute trailer, but I didn't think that was enough content, pardon me. I didn't think that was enough content, but this morning, 2 hours ago, they released a 7-minute video talking more about the game, so, I thought now would be a good time to go over all the material really quick, and give my opinion on everything, see what's going on. And let's jump right into it. First of all, everyone is making the meme yesterday. I'm not gonna focus too much on the promotional trailer from yesterday, the 2-minute one, because, well, there's not a lot of content in it. It does show off that the game does appear to be, or Bowser's Fury rather, you team up with Bowser Jr., which is really interesting. I'm interested to see the story in that. But everyone was making the Dragon Ball Z joke about how Mario turns into Super Saiyan. That was pretty funny, but I'm not going to make that joke. I won't do it. I just won't do it. And it was really fun because Bowser's Fury actually, in the 7-minute video today too, it showed off a lot more gameplay, like about 3 minutes of actual in-game recordings. And there's a lot to talk about. So first off, let's talk about the 3D World stuff. We're going to save the Bowser's Fury stuff till the end, so I force you guys to stick around. The 3D World, there's going to be online play, which is really cool, really cool. Up to 4 players for the main game. That's fantastic, because I don't have 4 people to play with me right now, especially during the pandemic. I can't be like, oh, you want to come over and play some couch co-op? It's not a thing you can really do. But now, if your friend has a copy, you can play with them online, which is awesome. I think that's great. I think that's fantastic. They also said that there's a snapshot mode, like a camera, where you can take screenshots and edit it and all that with filters. I don't know why Nintendo keeps insisting on putting this in their games. They did it with Animal Crossing. They did it with Smash. I'm sure they did it with a bunch of other games too. I don't get it. I mean, I'm sure some people use it, but I don't think it's a selling point. I don't think it's a core feature. And it's nice that they're putting it in. Like, don't get me wrong. I'll take all the extra content that they want to give us. But it just something's just weird about it to me. I don't know. And it's weird. If it had some kind of gameplay relevance, I would understand, but it doesn't. It's always like, change the angle, put on a filter, put on these stickers. That's it. And it's fine. It's fine, I guess. I just thought I'd point that out. They also said there were stamps to collect in the game now that you can use to edit your photos by finding them in 3D World, which is awesome. I don't think that was in 3D World. I haven't actually played 3D World. I really should have. But it's kind of been in my backlog forever. And then when they announced this, I'm just like, yeah, we're just not going to play it. I'm just going to wait for it to come to Switch. We'll figure it out. So I think the stamps are a new thing. That's pretty much all they announced for 3D World. Oh yeah, they also announced 2 new amiibo, Cat Mario and Cat Peach, which are super cool. And they decided to give them the lamest functionality. All amiibo are compatible, which is great, but amiibo being compatible isn't even that important to me because they never do anything good with it. Super Mario Maker was the best use of amiibo. Might give us costumes or something. If you tap all amiibo are compatible. They only talked about what the 2 new ones do, where the Cat Mario one gives you a power-up that makes you invincible, which is just, no, I don't want that. I'm alright. And the other, the Peach, just gives you a random power-up, which I still don't want, but I guess that's a little more fair. The Breath of the Wild amiibo functionality wasn't that bad, but that's beside the point. Let's talk about Bowser's Fury, because they showed us some more gameplay, so we get a better idea of it. So first of all, it's only up to 2 players, the co-op, which bums me out, because 3D World was all about the 4-player co-op. And it's fine that they don't want to go with that again, I suppose. It's not a big deal. I don't see why they didn't. I feel like that's since it's a core aspect of the gameplay, they would have decided to design the new mode around it. And in the trailer, they kept emphasizing that this is a separate adventure. So I don't know how big this is going to be, but based on the way they described it, I can't see it being just an hour-long DLC, right? This has to be a couple hours. I'd say probably somewhere between 3 and 4, but for all I know, it could be a whole new full-length game, sort of like Luigi U. I mean, I guess it's a bit shorter, but you get the idea. Bowser Jr. fights alongside you. which is really weird. So you have 2-player co-op, and one person obviously plays Mario, and then Bowser Jr.'s AI, unless your friend joins in. I'm pretty sure that's how it's gonna work. I don't know. I'm interested to, like I said earlier, I'm interested to see how the story unfolds with that. Why you're working with Bowser Jr. against, what they call him, Fury Bowser. Yeah, that's his name. So you go around this world, and you collect cat sprites, like cat shines, I think they call them, like the shine sprites from Sunshine, but with little cats on them. And this is already weird because 3D World it's not like that. They showed it off. This is one big interconnected world. And it blows my mind, because this is like a new 3D Mario game. It's not a 2.5D one. I mean, I don't even know if it's a full game, but it's not like a 2.5D game like 3D World and 3D Land. It's closer to Galaxy, Sunshine, Odyssey, 64, in where it's one big open connected world. And sure, a lot of the platforming challenges, I'm sure, are closer to that of a 2.5D, but it isn't a level-based mode. It's a collectathon, actually, which seems really, really, really neat to me. Really excited to see how that turns out. I don't know, once again, why they didn't just go with more 3D World content. For people who are buying 3D World, I imagine they want 3D World stuff. It doesn't bother me, because I love collectathons, and I'm excited to see how they do it this time, because there's no gimmick. The last time there wasn't a gimmick in a 3D Mario was 64, and although I'm not gonna lie, I just don't like that game. With Mario's new movement and his fluidity, I think a 3D Mario where it's just Mario would actually be pretty cool, as opposed to, as much as I love Odyssey and it's one of my favorite games ever, and Cappy's fantastic, I think it'd be really interesting to see how everything plays out without Cappy, where you're just Mario and you're just doing Mario platforming. Every so often in the interconnected world, the Bowser's Fury DLC, Giga Bowser will just kind of awaken, which is kind of scary, but it's kind of cool at the same time, and he'll start trying to just absolutely obliterate you, which is awesome. That's awesome. And then after a certain amount of time, he's just like, all right, I'm done now. And he goes back to sleep, and it's kind of strange concept. Once again, the story is going to be really weird. I'm already confused just from the trailers, but that seems neat. That means I like that it isn't just like he's just the final boss. It adds more variety to the gameplay, which is awesome. They showed off, though, at the end, what you're going to do is you're going to get all, or presumably not all, probably just some of the stars, what do they call them again? Cat shines, cat sprites, whatever. Bring them to a big old bell, ring the big old bell, and turn into Super Saiyan. Dang it, I said I wasn't going to make that joke. I'm going to make it. He's going to turn into Super Saiyan Mario and take on Giga Bowser like that. And that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That does make it seem really short, though, because, you know, how many shines are you gonna need if there's just one world, and not like one world like Odyssey or 64, one world like one kingdom or one painting. I'm sure it's bigger than both of those, bigger than a painting, bigger than a world in Odyssey, but it's, you know, it's not. It's like you still have the one objective that you're fighting towards, which upsets me, disappoints me a little bit, because I'm a little bit confused. I'm gonna rewatch the 7-minute trailer real quick and see if I have any final thoughts. Right, I forgot to mention Plessy. Plessy's like this big ol', like, lapras thing that you ride around the ocean, because it does look like Sunshine, if Sunshine wasn't so, Sunshine was brighter, let's just say it like that. And you ride them around the ocean. I love Plessy. I don't think they were in any other games, as far as I'm concerned. Hey everyone, I had a little bit of issues with the audio at the end of the video there. A lot of it got cut out and corrupted because I'm dumb and messed up a lot of my file destinations. But basically, I talked a little bit about Bowser Jr.'s paintbrush and how that's cool and reminiscent of Sunshine, as well as the cat sprites that are in the game. I thought that was a really cool throwback, and it's cool to see Nintendo's using the paintbrush again with Bowser Jr. We haven't really seen that since, well, Sunshine. And, just wanted to let everyone know, thank you for watching this. There was a lot of issues. This wasn't a great video. It was really early when I recorded it, so it probably sounds really dull and quiet and all that. There's not much I can do about that. I'm really sorry. But I had a lot of fun making this video. I hope you enjoyed this style of content. Next week, or later this week, I will be doing a Shantae Half Genie Hero video will be coming out. Stay tuned for that. And if you're interested, I made a video about Yoshi's Crafted World and my thoughts on that, so you can check that out as well. Hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, I'll see everyone later.